The search for more than 100 people missing in Central Texas continues after the July 4th floods. Search and rescue crews from Minnesota are still helping there. Officials said Minnesota Task Force 1 is on the ground in Texas, consisting of 5 rescuers and 2 canines. In an update yesterday, officials said the crew is now reassigned to the Kerr County area. The terrain, heat, and threat of snakes have been hard on the canines. That's according to the Minnesota Department of Public Safety. One canine was treated at an animal hospital and is now back in action.